Hello, everybody. Week 11 press conference here for Down syndrome. A tough loss, close loss. Couldn't quite pull it out. 1.2 points was the separation. That always going to hurt whether you're in the playoffs or not already. So we'll look to bounce back this week. Starting with my team, Geno Smith, 15.7. Very average game against a good 49ers defense. Saved it at the end, a big rushing touchdown. He has DK back, and he has one of the easier schedules to end the year, so I would like him to start taking advantage of that. Bo Nix, 28.8. Bo has established himself as a great fantasy quarterback and also a Rookie of the Year candidate. 4 touchdowns, super efficient. Broncos killed the Falcons. 2 more games before the bye, and then he has playoffs, so hopefully he can rest up and come back firing. Brian Robinson Jr., 13.7. 2-week absence, returned back, found the end zone, which is always nice. Had a decent workload, caught one out of the backfield, so he also has 2 more games before his bye in the playoffs to hopefully rest up a little bit more and get worked back in. Derrick Henry, 10.5, worst performance of the year and still got double digits. Found the end zone, 5 yards of carry. End zone continued a streak of scoring a touchdown in every game so far. Just an absolute tank. He's a workload. 2 more weeks before his bye, so he gets to rest up right before the playoffs also. CeeDee Lamb, 14.6. He gets it just about gets it done for me on Monday Night Football. 1.2 short is like 1 catch for 7 yards or something like that. Solid performance though. Everyone knows that the Cowboys are going to throw him the ball, but he still makes plays. They know they stink, but he still is putting in decent performances. So obviously he could take it to that next step, but he's CD, so he's going to be hard to take out of the lineup, obviously. DK Metcalf, first game back in 3 weeks. Okay performance. Didn't quite find the end zone, but him and Geno have a good partnership. They both, obviously, as I said earlier, have a very easy schedule to end the year, so hopefully they can finish off strong for me and be a good stack. Calvin Ridley, 7.8, continues his really good catch per average. Actually, just traded him away to Jesse. Only gets 4 receptions, though. They made him a conscious effort to get him the ball, so I think Jesse will be happy with that acquisition. Will Dissly, 16 points, an absolute streamer gem. Kittle's status changed on Saturday after they said he was going to go all week. He decided not to, but Dissly was the play, found the end zone. 4 catches for 80 yards. That's 20 yards a catch. That's a great performance for me. Ladd, 15.3, had a 6 for 120 something, I think. So he's obviously got the downfield threat down. He's in the slot too. So that's the Chargers' offense is clicking on all cylinders right now, and he's a big part of it. So I'm happy with Ladd. Dolphins D, 9 points, below projected. Didn't look great. They got a pick and 3 sacks, but they gave up a lot of yards. Young Hoku, 1 week on the squad. He got 9 points. Nailed both of his field goals. Just had to get out of Owen's toxic ass environment. Torrey Taylor, 4 points. He's ass. I don't really know if I want to keep him around or not. For my bench, Chiefs D had 0 points. Very awful performance. Josh Downs, another misplay by me, 16.9. As him and AR-15 look to still have the connection. Pearsall, 0 points. He's on the waivers. Levis, 15.6, has looked much better after getting the starting position back after his injury. Worthy was Chiefs' most dynamic player, obviously. Looked really good, made plays, strong plays, so I wish they would use him more, and I hope they do. Pacheco was hurt this week. Kittle was hurt. Pacheco and Kittle should both be back this week. And I had K-Dot on a bye, who I have traded to Jesse for. I got J.K. Dobbins and T.J. Hawkinson, I believe. So for Parker's team, Parker pulled out an absolutely massive win to keep him in the playoff race. Hurts was okay, but Stafford and Breece Hall both had 27. Aaron Jones had an off day. Smith wasn't great with the Hurts ball game, but Jennings found did he find the end zone? Yeah, he did. 10 catches also. Mooney didn't have a great day. Goddard had an alright one. Stevenson had 20 carries in double digits, but couldn't quite find the end zone. Strong defense, really good specialists. He needs his bench to keep giving him offense like JSN. But every game is a must-win for Parker in the last 3. For around the NFL, Alex picks up a massive victory again to put himself right in the conversation for the bye week. Absolute on fire, led by Jay Jettas and Darnold Stack. Bowers is on pace to crush Puka's reception record from last year. The team just has something special going on. Whatever he's doing, whatever he's sucking, whatever voodoo he's got going on. Keep doing it, man. You're looking good. Jackson now down to his last hope of a last-minute playoff push. It was a close loss to Alex. Allen and Mahomes is great QBs. Gibbs, Hill, and Williams showed their talents, but everybody else wasn't great, and I don't think they have quite enough to push for this final playoff spot. Ryan had a great week. Whole team performance. Winston and AR-15 really showed up. Who would have thought? Higgins had 25. Judy had 23 with like a 90-yard touchdown reception. So it was a huge one to solidify his chances at the playoffs. As I think he only needs one or two more. I think probably two more to clinch his spot in the playoffs. Nick has already clinched his spot in the playoffs, but still was in the fight for the bye, so that's a tough loss. Chase Brown had another good day. I'm pretty sure he traded Chase Brown away. Cooper Kupp is back to being himself. Mixon's unbelievable in his offense, and Nick stays in the top spot for another week. I said Mixon's different when he's out of Cincinnati is what I meant to say. Mikey gets a huge playoff win also to solidify his chances. Burrow had a terrific week. Saquon has an argument for MVP. Jamar is just inevitable, and Ertz found the end zone late. This win really helps Mikey in his chances. He's been putting up a crap ton of points recently, so good for him. Owen, in a similar situation to Jackson, now has little to zero chance to make the playoffs. He needs everything to go his way. He also has to win every game to avoid the shit bowl. Purdy looked all right. Herbert, he's been a very good bright spot. He was on my team, of course. Fucking bitch. Jacobs, Puka, Cook, and Texas D basically make up for the rest of his points. Everybody else only scored like 20 to 25 points total, so not ideal. Harrison got another huge win also to keep himself in the playoff race. Tua looks better. Carl looks healthy finally. C-Mac is obviously a dynamic. Monty has been a great top 10 running back all year. He needs some more from his receivers, maybe make a trade, but we'll see. I think the trade deadline is passing in 7 minutes when I record this. So, but he's got a healthy Collins back, so he needs to make a playoffs for the playoffs, avoid the shit bowl. Jesse lost another one, sliding back into the pack with Mikey and Ryan. Goff and Amon-Ra had a huge game against the Jaguars. A-Chain's a special player. He had a bunch of points left on the bench this week. I think that was his problem last week too. So obviously still in a great position to make the playoffs, but he's kind of fallen back from that bye week. So for the standings, we got Nick and Garvey at 8 and 3, separated by 0.5 points. Nick has 0.5 more. Alex is at 7 and 4. Mikey, Jesse, and Ryan are all 6 and 5. Ryan's 100 points less than Jesse and Mikey. Harrison and Parker at 4 and 7. Parker's about 100 points less than Harrison. Harrison has more points than Ryan, though. And Owen and Jackson are at the bottom with 3 and 8. For my power rankings this week, I've gone Nick, Lowe, Garvey, Alex, Mikey, Ryan, Jesse, Harrison, Parker, Jackson, and Owen. And for my Week 12 matchups and predictions, I have Garvey 165 to Owen shitbag 126. I got Jesse 150 to Mikey 115 with all those bye weeks. Ryan 133 to Jackson 127 in an unknown brother special. Parker 140. I got Harrison winning in 145, and Alex 153 to Nick Lowe's 159. Thank you everybody for watching. Congrats to everybody that won. Sorry to everybody lost. Rock Chalk. Go Chiefs.